to Pollution Solutions, where we not only investigate the pollution, but also how to be the solution. All right, you guys, I thought it might be time for some eco-friendly swap talk. We were at an event recently, and many of you shared that the place in your home where you had the most plastic things was the kitchen. So let's talk about another common source of plastic in most people's kitchens, cooking utensils, and what we can do to swap them out. Okay, so most of us have the plastic spatulas for things like pancakes or scrambled eggs, even me, and many of you will have mixing spoons, tongs, or utensils in other shapes. Now, since these things last forever, why I still have mine, the rule of thumb is to keep and use them until they're not safe to use anymore. And I think after 10 years, mine are getting close to needing to be replaced. You can see they're well used. But then the question becomes, what do I swap them for? Well, we have a number of materials and mixes to choose from. Let's go through them quickly, and I put them in order for you from best choice to least best choice. All right, option number 1, wood or bamboo. So this is going to be the safest choice for you. There are no toxic chemicals, and the most sustainable for the planet. She can recycle it herself in a relatively short period of time. There's very little processing it has to go through or manufacturing before becoming the thing that you buy. It's also safe to use on nonstick cookware because it won't scratch up the pan. All varieties of utensils, spatulas, spoons, and tongs are made from wood or bamboo. They're easy to find at your local store, and they're not super expensive. All right, option number 2, stainless steel, of which I don't have any. But this is also a top alternative to plastic. Again, there are no toxic chemicals that will end up in your food. It can have an infinite life if it ends up in a proper recycling facility. Mother Nature will take it back, but it will take her more than 1,200 years to get it going, which entirely defeats the purpose. There is more processing that has to happen to take it from the raw metal material to the actual spatula, and more processing and manufacturing when it gets recycled, hopefully. So this increases the energy and waste budget for this product. These are great for stainless steel or cast iron cookware, but they won't treat your nonstick pans with any kindness. They come in all shapes and sizes and are fairly easy to find at your local department store. They cost a smidge more than wood utensils, but you can use them for a long time. All right, option 3, molded bamboo. Now, this is something fairly new, and I'm not 100% sold on it yet. According to the company, these products are made from mature, sustainably harvested bamboo, sawdust, and its fibers, rice starch, and a natural plant-based binder. They are manufactured with 0 chemicals or toxins and are completely biodegradable, although I'm not sure how long it takes. They are supposedly non-toxic, chemical-free, safe to cook with, and fine for most cookware services. They come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. They're becoming easier to find every day, and they're not super expensive. I'm just a little hesitant because it sounds too good to be true, and there's not much public scientific information on it yet. The next option is a mixed material utensil, something with a stainless steel handle and perhaps a silicone tip. Now, we already talked about the pros and cons of stainless steel, which apply here too. So let's move on to the silicone tip. It is non-toxic, safe to cook with, and it won't mess up any of your pans. They come in every shape and size. They're not uber expensive, and they'll last a long time, but this is where the rose color fades away. There is a lot of manufacturing and processing requiring energy and chemicals that has to happen for the product to even exist. Silicone is recyclable, but facilities are rare, the process is expensive, and therefore not a common practice. So its most likely end-of-life scenario is a landfill, which stinks and defeats the no-waste purpose entirely. Finally, many will include a stainless steel handle nylon tip utensil as an eco-friendly option. I do not, and let me tell you why. The eco-friendliness is simply that it is not likely to leach chemicals into your food. Outside of that, we've talked about stainless steel already, but nylon is plastic, which means that it might not pollute your food while you cook, but it will pollute the planet at every other stage and for every minute of its life, from beginning to, well, its end, which we can't even imagine. All right, everyone, go take a look at that utensil drawer and scope it out. Plan your swaps, execute them only when necessary, or please make sure to donate old utensils if there's still life left in them. Make the swap and give yourself props for doing something good, not only for your family, but also for the planet, because you just battled plastic pollution and climate change with one swap. That's all for today. Thanks for diving in. Hit that subscribe button before you leave. Share what you learned here forward with your family and friends, and I'll see you next time.